First of all, gold H4 time frame, and our main focus is this last wave where price will go next from current price. So it has breakout and candle are closing above this key horizontal resistance 1939, and now price is making sideways correction above that level. Then next 1966, but most important resistance next one is 1981. So this is your only big resistance after breakout of 1935 level. You can also use few retracement top to bottom, then 50% retracement at 1918 can be your next big support level if it comes down. But for big correction, until entire crowd turn bullish again, same like they were bearish at the bottom, it will not start correction. So big resistance 1982 and support 1918. And for more clear direction, if you see daily time frame, then you have these two trend line. Both are tested 3 times, and next direction will come after breakout. So either upper trend line breakout or price go back to retest of lower trend line. If that happen, this time it will retest 1860 level. But after NAP news last week, not just NAP, all data which you saw last week, GDP, jobs, they all were showing economic decline. So after last week, those big data, soft landing narrative are changing. And you all know soft landing is bearish for gold. Except soft landing, you can give it any name, but that thing are bullish. So if price come down from this trend line, because last week you have seen 3 candlesticks showing rejection on this trend line, then retracement level near 1918 will be your first big support. But if trend line breakout, then on daily time frame it has no resistance before 1984. And if trend line breakout, then most famous technical entry retest of the trend line. Then after that you can expect breakout about $2,000 level. So daily time frame, your main focus should be retest or breakout of this trend line. On Monday you have US holiday, so maybe you do not see any action. And after last week NAP, everyone is shocked what happened, because in 2 months their 200k NAP is now 100k. So that only show economic decline, not a economic boom. So maybe you can say after that NAP, because in last FOMC meeting Fed said they need 2 more NAP, this was last one, and both are showing weakness. So now you can say rate hike has completely ended. But problem is, when they were saying 2 more rate hike in June FOMC meeting, NAP was strong but now same NFP is weak. So maybe you can say Fed hawkish speech was based on those fake NFP number. So I don't know about you, but after last week NFP number, I don't trust any US government data. And after those fake NFP number, nobody in this world can challenge them because every country in this world show fake data on jobs number.
I would challenge anybody who argues that our data is not correct and not reliable.
So after NFP number, big doubt on bearish gold. If you see weekly time frame, then chart pattern is complete. Only thing is breakout. And if you see last 4 weekly candle, then you can see first it came down, then it went up, and candle are same on both sides. Body is same. So 2 candle up, 2 candle down. And weekly time frame, a breakout come, then this 1960 area will be your next big resistance zone. When price came down to this 1804 level in March month, NFP was also strong, 500k NFP. But since then, one thing is clear, NFP is going down each month. From 500 to 400, then 300. At this speed, maybe you can see 100k NFP next month. And in that condition, they cannot hike interest rate. Now if you see monthly time frame, then candlestick shape is like rocket, and which depends US will have soft landing or hard landing, but next candlestick is ready to fly. And you have seen with 3 monthly candlestick, 1990 is big support level. If it retests again this week, maybe next, then you can buy on H1 time frame. And if same like NFP, other data goes down, then September month candlestick can be closing above 1989. That is big next resistance on monthly time frame. Because if all of these data are fake, then economic crisis in Western world was started in September last year. First it was UK, then it was Japan, then in March this year it was USA. Your Silicon Valley bank run. So recession is hidden somewhere on those fake NFP and GDP number. So all of these things happened in last 1 year, and you can imagine what can happen in next 1 year. That means September this year to September 2024. So this month closing can retest 1919 level, but closing can be above 1989. So these two are your big support and resistance on monthly time frame, and you can trade on intraday H1 time frame. And for intraday scalper on H1, you have this trend line. It has already tested 3 times. If it retests again, that will be 4th attempt. and that is your big dynamic support level, and static support near 1920 level. And this breakout was your news when they said NAP number will revise down. And now at this top, we now know NAP is going down very fast. You can say 100k job loss each month. And next direction depend on news this week. On September 5, RVA rate decision. September 6, US service PMI number, BOC rate decision, and Fed wage book. On September 7, jobs claim. So what Fed think about China deflation? We have to wait till September FOMC meeting. But this week, what RVA say about China crisis? That will be most important this week. Not their interest rate decision, but their sentiment about China crisis. So your trend line support and 1922 static support and big upside resistance near 1980 level.